at YouTube. Welcome in our new YouTube family. So glad to have you here with us today. My name is AD Roberts, and I am your success coach. And when we come on here, our goal is to create a sense of connectedness and community. And the second thing is to have a topic that's empowering and impactful at a meaningful level. So welcome in. So glad to have you with us. This is week two. This is week two of us being together here on both TikTok and on YouTube. So welcome in. So glad to have you here. And there's our moderator over here. So if anything that you need is Janae. And listen, if you cut up, Janae will escort you right up out of here. So thank you so very much. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, Mimi, for the roses. Our topic for today, and I'm really excited about it, about being able to share this topic. Thank you, Fabulous. Thank you, Mimi. Is the magnetic mind. The magnetic mind. We live in an energetic universe. Let me lay those foundational stuff down first, especially for my newbies. Come on up here, newbies. Here we go. Look at Janet. Oh, Janet, you over there? You here today? Okay, all right. You're over on YouTube. So excellent. Glad to have you with us on YouTube, ma'am. All right. Let me lay this foundationally, especially for my newbies. Come on forward. We live in an energetic universe. I say this every day. This is how we start off because I have to lay this foundationally so that because this is how we move forward. This is the foundation for everything that we discuss on this live because you have to understand the nature of this universe that we live in. So the universe that we live in is an energetic universe. And this energetic universe has a language. It does. It has a very clear and succinct language. And that language is vibrational. It speaks in an energetic universe. It speaks in vibration. It speaks in frequency. Thank you so much, Fabulous, for grabbing those the daily heart me. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Fine Wine, for the love. Thank you for the roses. I truly appreciate it. So because we live, thank you, Amy. Because we live in an energetic universe, the universe has a language, and that language is frequency. It is vibration. And so where does that frequency come from? Where does that vibration come from? It comes from us. It is a combination. It causes a co-creative kind of state between us and source. So for us, the thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience literally create what I like to call the protocols of alignment. And those protocols of alignment create a resonance, a frequency. So again, the thoughts you have, the words you speak, the actions you take, and the emotions that you experience literally have a vibrational frequency. And that vibrational frequency is projected out into the quantum field. And the quantum field then reflects it back to us as reality. All right? It reflects back to us as reality. And so what supports this is the universal law of correspondence. As above, so below. As within, so without. So the reality that you and I experience literally is just a reflection of that which is on the inside, because that's what the law of correspondence says, as within, so without. So remember this is the thing. So based upon that, where your focus goes, energy flows. And where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. I'm going to say that again. Where your focus goes, energy flows, and manifestation soon follows. So literally, you and I have the ability to co-create our experience vibrationally when we speak the language of the universe. So does everybody understand that? Is everybody good with that? If that makes sense to you, put yes in the chat. If it doesn't, let us know so that I can continue, that I can explain it again, because we don't want to leave anybody behind. If that does make sense, put yes in the chat. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Amy. Excellent. Thank you. And as you all are doing that, if we have any newbies in the building, please let us know that you're a newbie so that we can greet you and we can love on you, because that's how we do. Thank you. Okay, everybody understands. Okay, perfect. So today's topic, now that we've laid that foundation, today's topic is the magnetic mind. the magnetic mind. How to radiate a frequency that attracts opportunities, wealth, and aligned relationships. Because in this experience, you cannot, it's very, very difficult to become successful. Unknown says they're new. Y'all love on unknown. The empowerment, listen, y'all see the empowerment alchemists. Y'all love on them. Y'all love on them. Welcome them in. Y'all, thank y'all so much for being here. Because you didn't have to. We're glad to have you in here. Thank you so very much. So again, many people believe that they can be successful all by themselves, all alone. No, it's a little bit more to that. It's a little bit more to it than that. And so these aligned relationships are very, very important. The people that are in your space are very, very important. The vibrational frequency that you emit obviously is very important because we live in an energetic universe. And y'all just understood. You said you understood. So again, where our focus goes, energy flows, and where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. I'm going to say that one more time because I want this entrenched and ingrained in your psyche. And those of you who are always with us every day, you understand that I teach repetitively. I will give you the same principles over and over and over again in different contexts because it is so important. It is so important. You already know what to do over there, Janae. Thank you so much. It is so important for us to to resonate at a frequency that is in alignment with wealth, abundance, prosperity, healing, at a high vibrational state. And that high vibrational state allows us to attune to all of those things that are in alignment with that great space. When we vibrate low, when we're at a low vibrational frequency, like fear, doubt, worry, and we're going to get into those things. Those are the vibrational frequencies that keep us out of alignment with wealth, prosperity, and abundance. All right. So again, our topic is the magnetic mind. The magnetic mind. How to radiate a frequency that attracts opportunities, wealth, and alignment, and aligned relationships. If you are somebody that's looking for alignment, put alignment in the chat. If you're looking for alignment, put alignment in the chat, please. Because today is your day. Today is what you're looking for. And listen, Fine Wine, thank you. Thank you, Trinity. Thank you, Mimi. Put alignment in the chat. Part 1. Here we go. The energetics of scarcity versus abundance. And see, so let me lay this down too. Foundationally, abundance is not just about money. Abundance is happiness, joy. Abundance is peace. Abundance is healing. It's great health. It's having great relationships. Abundance. Abundance is a natural state, and it should be your natural state. So that's what we're talking about. If you're not interested in abundance, this is not your conversation. And again, this is not just about money. It is about tapping into something that is a part of you. Mine has already activated. Can I accelerate it? Absolutely. Absolutely. And the way, and I'm going to tell you how you can accelerate it. I wonder if any of listen, I love what our newbie said. And again, welcome in the Empowerment Alchemist. Does anybody want to take a stab at how we can accelerate our manifestation? Anybody want to say? Anybody want to throw that in there? Because y'all already know. Because I teach it all of the time. I'm going to see if anybody gets it. Come on. Anybody want to help them? Come on. Somebody got it. Quantum leap, that's good. Already be it, that's another one. Good. Jazz, thank you. That's the answer that I was looking for. Emotion. Emotion is the first one. But what type of emotion? Somebody tell me what type of emotion, which emotion? Which emotion that we talk about all of the time will accelerate? Yes, hypnosis is one, definitely, for sure. Come on. Somebody got it. Gratitude. Thank you. There you go. That's it. Exactly, Trinity. Exactly. That is it, because we already know. Thank you, everybody. When you have an elevated emotion, when you have a clear intention and an elevated emotion, and they pair together, magic begins to happen. So absolutely. Oh man, good to see you, Sabali. Welcome in. Thank you, Amy, for the rose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all see, listen, y'all pay attention. See, we've been here. Y'all have been doing exceedingly well. Thank y'all for that. All right. Y'all ain't embarrassed me in here. I'm so glad. Welcome in, Amber. Good to see you in here. Welcome in. All right, here we go. Thank you, Sabali, for the populace. Here we go. The energetics of scarcity versus abundance. That scarcity, the awareness that every thought and emotion broadcasts a measurable frequency. We just said that. Well, hello. Well, welcome in, Moy. I hope I pronounced that right. Welcome in from Toronto. Y'all love on Moy. Y'all love on them. Glad to see you in. Glad to see you in. The awareness that every thought and emotion broadcasts a measurable frequency into the quantum field. We just laid that down. We just laid that down fundamentally. And it becomes a starting point for personal change. Personal change is systemic of what? The thoughts you have, the words you speak, the actions you take, and the emotions that you experience. Those things create that protocol of alignment, and those protocols are projected out into the quantum field as a frequency. That resonance that it causes is projected out into the quantum field. The quantum field then reflects that back to us as reality. Here's the thing. If you want to change what your experience is, if you want to change how your reality is showing up, you must change it from the inside. Universal law of correspondence says that as above, so below, as within, so without. Simply meaning that what we experience as reality is a reflection of what's happening internally, the thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience. The recognition that fear, doubt, and worry collapse your field of possibility offers a new way to understand why opportunities feel blocked. I'm going to say that again. So you recognize that fear, doubt, and worry collapse your field. So remember that when you're looking at the quantum field, every iteration of you exists. Every iteration of you exists. The happy you, the sad you, the broke you, the rich you, the sick you, the healed you, the version of you that has everything that you want, the version of you that has absolutely nothing. Every version of you, every iteration, every timeline exists, but it's waiting on you to choose. It is your choice that as you choose which timeline you want to collapse on. So if you want to attract the abundance, and let me play this out here. The universe does not give us what we ask for. Remember that. The universe does not give us what we ask for. The universe gives us based upon how we see ourselves. It gives to us how we see ourselves. So our identity, our identity, how we see ourselves is preeminently super important. So instead of asking for a thing, embody it. Now make sure you get this. If you're taking any notes, write this down. Instead of asking for a thing, embody the persona, embody the personality, embody the personhood of the thing that has, or the person that has everything that you want. So if you're looking to launch a new business and that business be successful, you have to embody that from an identity standpoint. You have to see yourself as successful. You have to see yourself, because remember, 95% of what we experience as reality is systemic. And I'm getting ahead of myself because I got my notes here and I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm excited. 95% of what we experience as reality is systemic of the subconscious mind. It's not the conscious mind. And this is for my newbies. It is not the conscious mind. The conscious mind only makes up 5%. The ego dwells in the conscious mind, and it believes that it believes that it is the big boss, but in actuality, it's not the big boss. The big boss is the quiet one. The big boss is the one that sits and puppeteers everything from the background very, very quietly, and that's your subconscious mind. And that's where your thoughts arise from. That's where fear, doubt, worry, the pains of the past, your subconscious mind loves repetition. So we're going to get all of that. So again, the recognition, and this is where the scarcity versus abundance comes in, the recognition that fear, doubt, and worry collapse your field of possibility offers a new way to understand why opportunities feel blocked. So you sit there and you're trying to manifest and create something fresh and new in your life. And you're trying to tap into the natural state of abundance and flow that will come to you, but vibrationally, because of how you see yourself and because of some of the things, the limiting beliefs that you're holding on to, they keep you in a vibrational disharmony. And we're going to get there. The understanding that thoughts rooted in gratitude, see the first thing? Thoughts rooted in gratitude, safety, and self-worth expand the electromagnetic field of the heart. You and I, we both, we create this electromagnetic field. Your heart is an electromagnetic field generator, if you will. And so that electromagnetic field, it expands when we operate from a place of gratitude. And it begins to accelerate the things that it is that we're grateful for. And when I say accelerate, accelerate the manifestation of it, the actual receiving of it, opening yourself up to it. So again, understanding that thoughts rooted in gratitude, safety, and self-worth expand the electromagnetic field of the heart illustrates why abundance flows to those who expect it. Those who place solid intentions out there into the quantum field because of how you see yourself. That's where it is. That's where it is. So here's a question. Here's a question for you. What emotions have you been unknowingly broadcasting into your future? What? Right now, what emotions are you broadcasting? Jazz says frustration. Jazz says frustration. Come on. Anybody else? What else? What else are you feeling? What emotions are you broadcasting? The first cell development of the fetus is the heartbeat. Exactly. Jack says fear. Trinity says fear of failure. Slim says self-doubt. Tired. Wow, I want to go. I really want to touch on each one of these. Hey, Majestic, good to see you on. Come on in here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Fine Wine says confusion. Wow. These are powerful. Each and every one of these is very, very powerful. That's powerful. And if you don't mind, I'd like to go back and touch on each one of these because these emotions, all of these emotions are systemic of programming that you have in the subconscious mind. And here's what I mean by that. Jazz, Jax, Trinity. Here's what I mean. You don't experience an emotion unless you have the programming within your subconscious mind to elicit that emotion. So if you have past experiences, those past experiences that literally speak to a certain trigger, and it triggers that emotion. So you have an experience, Jazz, it triggers, you can point to the thing that is making you frustrated. Right now, Jax, you can point to the thing that makes you fearful. Trinity, you can point to the thing that makes you afraid of failure. What causes self-doubt? All of these limiting beliefs, self-doubt at times, tired. These are good, confusion. All of this. These are huge, absolutely huge. And so each one of these emotions, y'all already remember what the definition of emotion is. What do I say about emotion? Emotion is energy in motion. Emotion is energy that is in motion. Emotion is energy in motion. And because it is energy in motion, that what do we say? Where our focus goes. Thank you, Fine Wine. Where our focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. I'm going to say it again. Where your focus goes, energy flows, and where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. So the emotion that you're experiencing, based upon the thing that you're focused on, that elicit that stimuli that you have been experiencing, that elicits that emotion or that energy in motion is heading in a direction. And at some point in time, there will be a manifestation of that of that energy, especially because we live in an energetic field. What do we discuss on this channel? We discuss empowerment, upliftment from a quantum perspective, from a metaphysical perspective, from a spiritual tradition perspective. That's what we discuss every single day from 12 to 2. Thank you for that, Gavin. Thank you. Hey, Kenny Pops, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for grabbing that daily heartbeat. Come on in here. Come on in here. So, again, with those things, the universe. So if the universe responds only to our inner state and not our words, not just our words, because they create that vibrational frequency. What is it that we're actually asking for? Hey, Pharaoh, good to see you in here. Thank you for the love. So what are you asking for? You wind up asking for the thing that emotion that you're putting out there, because that's where your focus is. Does that make sense? Everybody, does that make sense? Will you understand where your focus goes? Energy flows, and where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. So those emotions that you're experiencing right now are creating an environment that is going to manifest something at some level. Thank you, Janae. Thank you, everybody over here. It's going to manifest itself at some level. Sometimes it manifests in your life outside. Sometimes it manifests as you sacrificing your peace. Thank you for grabbing that daily heartbeat. Sometimes it shows up in your physical body as it manifests in your physical body. That's the tough part. Thank you, Kenny Pops, for the roses. Thank you, Mimi. Literally, it shows up. It's going to manifest itself in some type of a way. So when you start talking about, that's why I wrote Cracking the Abundance Code. That's why I wrote Cracking the Abundance Code, because I wanted you to be able to, one, identify the limiting beliefs that you're holding on to. And so that's what we're talking about out of today. All right. And so welcome in, everybody. And if we have any newbies in here, welcome in. Welcome in. I want to thank you guys for being here. If you are a newbie and we haven't already acknowledged you, let us know that you are a newbie so that we can love on you. Just put newbie in the chat. Let us love on you. Supernatural, thank you so much for being in. Hey, Queen, good to see you in. Welcome in. Y'all love on Supernatural, please. Any other newbies in here? Come on. If you're a newbie, let's love on you. Hey, Laura, welcome in. Glad to have you. Welcome in. And so let me introduce myself real quick for the people, for our newbies, especially us, because we're on both TikTok and YouTube. Thank you, Slim. Thank you, Scott. Welcome in. We got a great bunch of newbies in here today. So I'm so glad to see you guys. Demo, welcome in. Y'all welcome all of the newbies. So again, my name is AD Roberts and I am your success coach. I'm a clinically certified hypnotherapist, and there are just two simple objectives that we have when you come in here every single day. The first thing that we do is create a sense of connectedness and community. So we support each other, we love on each other. The second thing that we do is we have a topic every single day, just like this, every day from 12 to 2 that is designed to be impactful. Hey, Divine, good to see you in here. Y'all love on Divine. That is designed to be impactful at a meaningful level so that you can become the best version of yourself. And it's going to always be rooted in some spiritual tradition. It's going to be rooted in quantum mechanics, subconscious understandings. It's going to be rooted in some really powerful things, some universal law, so metaphysics. So all of these things. So welcome in. And listen, if this is your vibe, this might just be your tribe. And we hope that you'll continue to hang out with us and continue to grow with us so that you can become the best version of yourself. All right. And today's topic is the magnetic mind. And we're just kicking off. I'm just wrapping up the section 1. So if everybody is ready for section 2, if y'all ready for part 2, put 2 in the chat. Put 2 in the chat. Let's go. We're already at 26K. Let's go ahead and tap away, because as Fine Wine says, every day tapping is clapping. Let's go ahead and do that. Tapping is clapping. Thank you so much, Janae over here. Thank you so much for the two. Thank you much. Thank you so much for that, Janet. Excellent. Thank you, everybody. I truly appreciate you guys. This is spectacular. And so here it is. The subconscious mind as the hidden transmitter. The subconscious mind. Oh man, listen, happy birthday. We got a birthday in here. Happy birthday, Devin. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Welcome in, everybody. So glad to have y'all in here. Yes, tapping is clapping. Tapping is clapping. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. Remember, I just laid it down. I kind of got ahead of myself because I got excited. But that's how we do. Because that's why I have notes. Because I mess around and get excited talking to you all, and I mess around and find some and get off topic. So here we go. The subconscious mind as the hidden transmitter. The realization that 95%, because I just said it a few moments ago, the realization that 95% of our frequency is emitted subconsciously. It literally helps to understand why change requires inner work. It requires inner work. Universal law of correspondence reminds us that as within, so without. As within, so without. As above, so below. The other two universal laws that come into play when it comes to manifestation is what? Come on now, what is it? What is it? What is it? What is the second? What are the other ones? Everybody understands, everybody knows the law of attraction. But what precedes the law of attraction? The law of vibration. The law of vibration. And if you understand that, put vibration in the chat. Put vibration in the chat. So, this realization that your frequency is systemic, thank y'all, that it is systemic of what's going on in your subconscious mind. So 95% of the reality that you and I experience is systemic of the thoughts you have, the words you speak, the actions you take, and the emotions that you experience. They literally emit that frequency out. It projects out into the quantum field, and the quantum field reflects it back to us as reality. So, the awareness that old memories, here we go. The awareness that old memories, inherited beliefs, and habitual stories influence our emotional baseline offers a compassionate explanation for the patterns of lack. If we're living in a state of lack and want and need all of the time, if we're living in a scarcity environment, if we may have been raised in a scarcity environment, we may have been the beneficiaries of a family that didn't have very much money. And so therefore, they made decisions based upon the fact that they did not have a whole lot of money in their bank account. You may have experienced some financial trauma in your life, and that financial trauma you are still holding on to, you never let go of. And so that financial trauma that you have actually causes us to have limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are born out of the trauma that we've experienced. All right? So here it is. The insight that the subconscious mind, literally old memories, inherited beliefs, and habitual stories influence our emotional baseline. Our emotional baseline. Baseline, meaning how you feel every day, throughout the day. So think about this like this. Every day, throughout the day, you're broadcasting a frequency constantly. Thank you, Supernatural. So glad to have you in here. Every day, every single day, I want you, every waking moment, even while you're asleep, do you realize you're broadcasting a frequency? Constantly, because your heart produces an electromagnetic field that's around you. We call it your aura. That electromagnetic field, it literally, it works both ways. It projects and it protects. It projects and it protects. It projects and it protects. It receives based upon its vibrational frequency, because you heard the part, magnetic. So the magnetic part, it's going to draw to it things that are in vibrational harmony. That's right, synchronization. It is going to synchronize. So the universe is going to sync with you. So based upon the thoughts you have, the words you speak, the actions you take, and the emotions that you experience that create that resonance. So literally, your emotional state, your energy and motion is constantly being broadcasted every single day throughout the day. So when you feel sucky, you feel sucky. What are you're attracting into your space? Suckiness. When you feel good, when you're feeling gratitude, when you embody those things, you're broadcasting a frequency out into the quantum field that is of a higher vibrational nature. That higher vibrational frequency is tuning into higher vibrational realities like happiness, joy, peace, abundance, safety. And so when you're broadcasting that, that's the reality that you experience. Conversely, when you're broadcasting low vibrational things, when you're operating from a state of fear, worry, doubt, trepidation, those are low vibrational frequencies that you're broadcasting. So you're broadcasting those out into the quantum field, and guess what happens? You attract into your energetic field instances, just like, yes, that's right, Ray, perfect timing. You can feel when the vibes are off. You absolutely can feel when your vibe is off. But the thing about it, the good thing about it is that you have that these vibrations aren't fixed. They're not fixed. These emotions that you're experiencing are not fixed. They, in and of themselves, can shift. Just like you got into that bad mood, you can get out of that bad mood. Because today is about creating a magnetic mind, not a rejective mind. We want to be magnetic. We don't want to repel the abundance that comes into our life. We want to attract it. All right? And so I'm going to put this up here. This is a great time to do this. I'm going to put this up here. If any part of this is resonating with you at any meaningful level, I'm going to put this out here. Hold on. What are we talking from? What are we talking from? We are talking from the book that I wrote, Cracking the Abundance Code, because we're nearing the top of the hour and I want to share this with you. If any part of this is resonating at any level, and I want to double check to make sure that you all can see this banner down here at the bottom, Cracking the Abundance Code. So if any part of our talk this today is making any sense, you want to grab your copy. Many of you have already grabbed your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. And so, like, we're talking about the limiting beliefs and we're lining it up. We're lining it up. If you have not gotten your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, this is going to take you to the next level, because the first thing it's going to do is going to illuminate what limiting beliefs that you're holding on to. Thank you, Mimi, for the roses. Let me show you the very, very first chapter in the book. Guess what it is? It's on limiting beliefs. The very first chapter is on limiting beliefs. And so in Cracking the Abundance Code, I'm showing you how you identify what traumatic experiences that you may have had that's causing you to procrastinate, that's causing you to operate from a place of fear, doubt, and worry. So listen, if you haven't grabbed your copy yet, many of you already have, but there's some of you that have not. But if you're ready to take your life to the next level, this is the book that you need to get. The next thing, when you get into the second chapter is on quantum leaping into your wealthy identity. When you begin to operate, I'm going to read a quick excerpt out of it because this is so in alignment with what our topic is, to create an energetic and a magnetic mind so that you can begin to attract the things into your space. Because before I read this, let me say something. I want you to make sure you get this. Hey, Divine, welcome in. Good to see you. Your very nature is abundant. Who you are is abundant. Your very nature is abundant. Why? Because you came from abundance. The source that you came from is abundant, right? And so if that's the case, many of you are already doing the work. You're doing your manifestation stuff. You're doing your journaling. You're doing your scripting. You're meditating. And you got your vision boards. You're doing all of the right things. It's just that there's some things, it is absolutely your birthright. That is your very nature. And so the only reason why you're not receiving that abundance is if you are in vibrational disharmony. You're in vibrational disharmony. So that's one of the reasons why I wrote Cracking the Abundance Code, because many of the clients that I work with that are looking to break that ceiling of their financial thermostat and to raise that financial thermostat so they can attract more wealth and abundance, in my practice, it's literally the first part is trying to understand what are the underpinnings in their mind, in their subconscious mind, that has them in vibrational disharmony. And Ray J just grabbed their copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. Y'all celebrate Ray J for grabbing their copy. Thank you so much, Ray J. And listen, let me tell you, when you grab your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, I'm going to personalize it. I'm going to put your name in the book. I'm going to sign it myself, and I'm also going to put a gift inside of it. So listen. So yes, listen. So I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Y'all celebrate Ray J for grabbing their copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. Awesome. And so let me read a little quick excerpt out of here, and then we're going to continue with our talk because this is dead on track with what we've been talking about. All right. Quantum leaping into your wealthy identity. Because quantum leaping, you don't have to sit there and go through this long, drawn out thing of attracting wealth and abundance. You don't. You literally can quantum leap into that version of yourself. Because remember, I said in the quantum field, every iteration of you exists. The happy you, the sad you, the rich you, the broke you, the sick you, the healed you. Every version is there. So here's how we tap into it. And so you understand what that is. Quantum leaping into your wealthy identity. Quantum leaping is not about gradual change or incremental progress. It is about making a dramatic, energetic shift that allows you to bypass the traditional steps and obstacles that might otherwise stand in your way. By embodying the thoughts, energy, and actions of your wealthy identity. This is what we're talking about today. This is it. I'm telling you, y'all don't want to miss this. This is, so like, if y'all wanted to go ahead and grab your books and go along with me in our talk today, this is right on point. So again, by embodying the thoughts, energy, and actions of your wealthy identity, you begin to think, feel, and behave as if your goals have already been accomplished. This alignment, and that's a very, very key word, this alignment creates a powerful magnetic force drawing the opportunities, people, and circumstances needed to actualize your vision in life much, much quicker. You need to grab your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. It is a powerful piece. And then the third chapter, let me show you something. The third chapter is trusting the process. Trusting the process. Many of you are frustrated and worried and dealing with what you're dealing with emotionally because you don't trust the journey. You don't feel as if you have both hands on the steering wheel. You don't feel as if you're in control. But let me tell you right now, you are a co-creator in this thing. And and the reason why I wrote this book is I wanted you to be able to recognize that you have access to all that you've seen. Because baby, let me tell you something. What you're looking for is looking for you. But you have to get out of your own way. You have to recognize what limiting beliefs you're holding on to. Many of those limiting beliefs that you're holding on to are systemic of what you're holding in your subconscious mind. The thoughts you have, the words you speak, the actions you take, and the emotions that you experience. They all arise out of trauma that you've experienced, whether either growing up and whether you were programmed from a scarcity mindset because of family or culture or society, or you experienced some financial trauma yourself. And because you experienced that financial trauma, it puts you in a space where you are out of vibrational alignment with abundance. So that's the power of Cracking the Abundance Code. So make sure that you grab your copy. And let me show you one last thing right here. Thank you, Mimi, for the roses. And right here is a 21-day Cracking the Abundance Code roadmap. This is not a challenge. This is not one of the 21-day challenges. No, this is literally a roadmap. It's like having me with you. Thank you, I am. Thank you, Mimi. It's like having me with you step by step, day by day, saying, hey, this is what you need to be doing. I literally give you a protocol that you can follow step by step and how you begin to embody that version, because the universe does not give us what we ask for. The universe gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. Jax, thank you so much. Let's celebrate Jax for grabbing their copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. This is absolutely awesome. And so this is going to ship out today. I'm excited about having you guys here. And this book is going to be the game changer, especially as we're moving into the new year. especially as we're moving into the new year. And so we celebrate you and thank you for grabbing your copy. Yes, congratulations. Let's keep going. So this is good. I'm going to leave this up here for 5 more seconds, and then we're going to get right back into our topic. And really, cracking the abundance code is our topic for today because it's about creating a magnetic mind. It is about creating a magnetic mind. All right. I'm going to leave it up for 5 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Thank you so very much. Let me go ahead and unpin this. And as we unpin this, we remove this from the live and we keep going. All right. Excellent. 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 And if anybody wants to work with me one-on-one, this is a great time to consider it. Yes, I am a success coach and a clinically certified hypnotherapist. If you want to work with me one-on-one, now's a great time to do that. As we begin to go into this new calendar year, I want you to think about how you're going to do things differently. Because old keys don't open new doors. So let's get you some new keys. So if you want to work with me one-on-one, it's so easy. All you have to do is to DM me. As you DM me, I will put you on the path and we'll show you how to do that. So again, I'm excited about the process. I'm excited about the possibilities. Also, if you want to, we are having, here's your calendar. Get your calendars out. Get your calendars out. Get your calendars out. November. Here it is. November the 26th. November the 26th. November the 26th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's next Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Is that next Wednesday? I have to check. Yeah, I think it is next Wednesday. November the 26th, Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am hosting a virtual hypnosis experience. And it is perfect for those of you who say, you know what, AD, I want to try hypnosis for the first time. I'm really ready to take my life to the next level. I'm really ready to make that thing happen. So mods, y'all get ready to go ahead and put that information there. Listen, I want to invite you to come with us. Because when we do these virtual hypnosis experiences, they are absolutely powerful. They are transformative at levels that you cannot believe. Literally programming your subconscious mind. So in order to be a part of it, you do need to do a registration. You do need to register for the virtual hypnosis experience. And if you do, Fine Wine has already told you how to do the virtual hypnosis experience. And let me give you, it's in order to register, it's $95 to be a part of it. But what I'm going to tell you is I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you for $49 right now. It's now. I'm gonna tell you right now. These are the last couple of days that it's going to be at $49 because once we get into next week, all of that is cut out. So I hope you grab your registration. And so all you have to do to get it for $49 is when you do that registration, you go to that tree, and as you go to the tree, you go to where it says virtual hypnosis experience. And when you do that registration, down at the very bottom, right before you check out, is an OMS. You put in OMS 49 in the discount code section, and you get it for $49. So I'm glad to see you guys here with me today. Hopefully, we will see you November the 26th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our virtual hypnosis experience. And listen. Want to make sure that you are a part of it because go ahead and register. Hey, Lisa T, I see you coming in here. I want you to make sure that you're a part of it because it's the seats are limited because it's on what do we call it? It's because it's via Zoom. All right. So let's keep going. I'm excited. If y'all are ready for part 3, put 3 in the chat. If y'all are ready for part 3, put 3 in the chat. Put 3 in the chat. And while y'all are doing that, y'all know my sinus has been kind of acting a little crazy. Thank you. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. But I think I did pretty good. We went here for an hour and I didn't have to do that. All right, good. Say thank you, everybody. And if we have any newbies over here that we have not acknowledged yet, if we have not acknowledged you yet, please go ahead and let us know that you're a newbie by simply put newbie in the chat. And if you put newbie in the chat, that'll allow us to recognize you and love on you. Thank you, Ashley. And for those of you who come in, if you have not grabbed your daily heart me, make sure that you grab your daily heart me so that you can get those 45 engagement points. Thank you so very much. So here we go. Part 3, frequency and quantum mechanics. The collapse of possibility. The collapse of possibility. The understanding that your focus collapses possibilities into outcomes highlights the creative power of your subconscious mind. It really does. Every aspect of your life, you literally have the ability to shape and mold by virtue of your subconscious mind and how it affects the quantum field. So the awareness that the universe mirrors your vibrational patterns clarifies why lack creates more lack. So the more lack you experience, the more lack you experience, because the subconscious mind loves repetition, right? The subconscious mind loves repetition, and because the subconscious mind loves repetition so much, it literally is absorbing everything because it remembers, because it doesn't operate from logic, not your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind operates off of repetition, what's familiar. It operates from the familiar. And so the more you experience a thing through repetition, the more it becomes entrenched and ingrained in the subconscious mind. I want you to look at your subconscious mind as a computer, as a program. And that computer program is going to run, and it is going to put out, it's going to have an output, right? And so in order to change the output, you have to change the programming. And so as we change the programming, we change the output. If we change the output, we change our reality. So when we change the way we look at things, the things we look at actually change. So the realization that elevated emotions, and so again, we're talking about from the quantum perspective, elevated emotions, joy, gratitude, curiosity, awe. Remember, we just did a whole talk last week on the power of awe, being in awe of life, not looking at life as mundane anymore, but looking at it as something magical and exciting. And with that being the case, we literally realize that elevated emotions like joy, gratitude, curiosity signal the quantum field. They literally signal the quantum field. To recognize your reality empowers your everyday choices. And so the quantum field then responds to it by giving you opportunities that are in alignment, people that are in alignment. Synchronicities begin to show up over and over again. They begin to show up. So here's some of that energetic stuff that you need to be cognizant of. Feeling wealthy creates opportunities that match the frequency of wealth. If you're feeling broke, you'll attract those things, because remember, you're constantly broadcasting, So feeling wealthy creates opportunities that match the frequency of wealth. Feeling worthy attracts people who treat you as worthy. How you show up energetically, we talked about that a few days ago. How you show up energetically puts you in a state that causes you to attract people, places, and things based upon how you show up energetically. And when you show up worthy, feeling abundant, you begin to draw into your space things that are in alignment with it. All right? So again, feeling worthy attracts people who treat you as worthy. Feeling peaceful dissolves chaos around you because it's a different vibrational frequency. And that feeling of peace literally dissolves chaos before it even arrives in your space. Because the language of the universe is vibrational, it is frequency. And that frequency is projected back to us. It is reflected back to us as reality from the quantum field, based upon the vibrational frequency that we're emitting. And I keep saying that all day today because I want your mind to become magnetic. I want your life to become magnetic, where you allow abundance to flow into your space easily and effortlessly. It's not a struggle. It's not a fight. It's none of those things. It is you being vibrational. Thank you, Fabulous. It is you being vibrational. If y'all are ready for part 4, put 4 in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. And it is 111. It is 111. So, you know, we like those numbers. We like 111. Those are good angel numbers. If y'all are ready, thank you, Carmen. Thank you, Fabulous. Thank you, Angelic. Thank you, Janae. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Janet. Thank you. Thank you, Supernatural. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Fire One. And here it is. Identity. Part 4. Identity. The true magnet of manifestation. It's the true magnet. How you see yourself. How you see yourself. Hey, Wushu. I allow wealth to flow into me easily and effortlessly. Here's the tip. Y'all are ready? Identity, the true magnet of manifestation. I want you to understand that your identity sets your frequency. Your identity sets your frequency. Your identity sets your frequency. How you see yourself sets your frequency. Your frequency is broadcasting out into the quantum field. The quantum field is reflecting that frequency back to you as reality. Fundamentally, foundationally, how you see yourself calls from the quantum field everything that you are experiencing right now. Because identity creates standards and boundaries. And when you operate from a new set of standards and a new set of boundaries, you have a new reality. So if it is healing that you're looking for, you need to embody the version of you that is already healed. There's a scripture that says, whatever you desire in your heart, when you pray, believe that you have already received it and it shall be yours. I'm going to say it again. Whatever it is that you desire in your heart, when you pray, believe that you have already received it and it shall be yours. So since it shall be yours, and all you have to do is act as if, what is causing the as if? It is your identity, how you see yourself. Thank you, Janae. Mark 11:24. Mark 11:24. She says that's her favorite. Whatever it is that you desire, whatever it is that you desire in your heart, believe that you have already received it and it shall be yours. It didn't say might, it didn't say could. Begin to see it, begin to walk in it, begin to embody it. The knowledge that your identity sets your frequency explains why you cannot attract what you don't believe you are. The universe does not give to us what we ask for. I'm sorry, it doesn't. It does give to us, however. You know I got to shine that light. It does, however, give to us what it is that we see for ourselves. It gives to us based upon our identity. The awareness of self-concept. I am abundant. You see the shirt that I have on? I am rich. That is one of the formulas. The formula simply say, I am rich. I am abundant. I am chosen, or I am magnetic. Literally transforms behavior without effort, reveals that the law of assumption in action. The law of assumption, because the universal law of assumption, yep, something is telling me to stick on that. I just got goosebumps. The law of assumption is absolutely vital because you're constantly broadcasting a frequency, right? You're constantly broadcasting the frequency every single day, all day long. And because you're constantly broadcasting that frequency, the law of assumption, when you assume a thing, the more you assume the thing and you take on that role and you embody it, because the universe does not give us what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. It causes a vibrational frequency because the thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions you take, and the emotions that you experience literally create that resonance, that frequency, and it is projected out into the quantum field. And as it projects out into the quantum field reflects it back to us as reality. So again, the awareness that the self-concept of I am abundant, I am rich. What is your self-dialogue? What are you saying inside? And see, that's why the virtual hypnosis experience is so powerful, because we go in and we start to reprogram the subconscious mind to no longer speak those negative things. Good to see you. Good day, good day to you, Gonza. We begin to speak negatively internally. That internal dialogue that we have going on literally is causing interference. Remember, this is an energetic universe. That's right, guys. You need this today. Remember, you are literally a walking vibrational frequency. You're literally emitting a frequency based upon how you feel 24/7. And so, based upon that, in an energetic universe, you're either calling out of the quantum field what it is that you want, or you're calling out of the universe, the quantum field, what you don't want. It doesn't matter what it is, that whatever frequency you're vibrating on, it's still calling for it out of the quantum field. So you want to stay in a place of a higher vibrational frequency. And how you stay there is how you see yourself. You ever see people that are just, every time you turn around, they always have something going on. They're always broke. They never have any money. They're always struggling with something. Or conversely, they're always happy. They're always excited. They're always motivated. They always have a truckload of money. They always seem to attract abundance easily and effortlessly. All of those things. That's it. Thank you. Thank you so much. A-Town, good to see you in here. Welcome in. Where you been? You been playing hooky from class. Listen, go on back there to the back, A-Town. Go on back there with me, Fine Wine, and Antoine. You listen, you just been late to class. You just been AWOL. Yeah, go on and put your paperwork. I see your paperwork. I see your excuses, your excuse slip. Thank you so much for giving that excuse slip. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. All right, here we go. So again, the self-concept, how you see yourself is going to create that frequency. You're going to walk around with that frequency all day. If you want to attract abundance, you have to see yourself as abundant. You have to embody that, because the universe does not give us what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves, how we and what we embody. What we embody. I am. Whatever follows the I am. Don't ever call yourself, oh man, I'm stupid. Man, I didn't even pay any attention to that. Never speak negatively or poorly of yourself. Never use the words I am, because I am is a powerful formula, especially for manifestation. Excuse me. And definitely don't say I feel. Huh. Because as you feel, whatever you feel, that emotion that you feel is what? Energy and motion. And that energy and motion is projected out into the quantum field. And it reflects back to you. That's it. Now, no, I understand that. We just talked about this yesterday. I wish you had been with us yesterday, Gonza. You see what Gonza said? I had such a difficult time doing this, being surrounded by so much negativity. When you have a tribe, because your tribe is your vibe. And so that's why, we welcome everybody in the way we do, because this vibe is a high vibrational vibe. And this vibe is one that is in alignment with wealth, abundance, prosperity, happiness, healing, being whole, all of that stuff. Never the negative stuff. And so when you're surrounded by negativity, it literally creates an interference pattern. Hey, if you know, good to see you on. Thank you for the roses. If you are vibrating high, if you have redefined yourself and you're starting to do better, you're starting to do the things that you love so much, you're starting to live out of passionate purpose, you're no longer identifying with the old you, you're embodying the new you. And so as you do that, life begins to click for you and do everything. See, y'all understand what is happening. It's an interference pattern. It's an interference pattern. And so what happens, because the language of the universe is what? Energetic, it's vibrational. When you have that interference pattern, it's just doing that. It's doing just that. It is interfering with what it is that you're looking to attract and manifest in your space. So it's so important when you have people around you that are negative, and you have to ask yourself, why is it that I have such negative people around me? That's a big question. It's a big question. There you go. That's a big question. The understanding that identity generates expectations and implants intentions. It plants intentions, and intentions magnetizes outcomes. This is so hard even when I'm alone. I'm never emotional. I get it. So you're going to have to find your grounding space. You're going to have to find your moment. You have to find your moment, and you're going to, there's some things that you're going to have to do. You have to you got to make some decisions. You're going to have to make some shifts. And that's what it's going to have to be, because you're going to have to begin to choose you. Because if you're, as long as you continue to choose to placate others, as you continue to people please, as you continue to bend to the will of other stuff, other things that are outside and out of alignment with how you see yourself, you're going to continue to attract those type people in those type situations. So there's some inner work that needs to be done vibrationally. And so the thoughts you have, the words you speak, and the actions you take, and the emotions that you experience, they're going to have to shift. And because once they shift, then everything around you, you really don't have to eliminate people. They'll eliminate themselves. They'll eliminate themselves. And it'll make your environment change, because when you change the environment, you change so much. You change so much. All right? Here we go. Intentions. Literally, the understanding that identity generates intentions. And those intentions magnetize outcomes, revealing the missing step in manifestation. Individuals who see themselves as blessed tend to move more confidently. People who see themselves as abundant and prosperous, they move differently, they walk differently, they talk differently, they are different. And because they are different, they attract different. So again, if you see yourself as blessed, you tend to move more confidently. You tend to move and open doors for yourself easily and effortlessly. You begin to trust. You trust that everything is going to work out. Everything is going to work out for itself. Everything is going to work in divine timing. Everything is going to work in accordance to how you see yourself and what it is that you want to experience. Because you see yourself that way. Because you see yourself that way, you're going to experience synchronicities that show up that way. All right? Excellent. Where did I don't want to go. Oh, yeah. And people who perceive themselves as unlucky overlook opportunities because they expect disappointment. They literally expect disappointment. So, who have you been telling the universe you are? Who are you telling the universe that you are through your patterns, choices, and emotional tone? Who is it that you're showing up as? That's a real question. And so if how you've been presenting yourself, if you've been presenting yourself as someone who's going through, thank you. If you know, you know. If you're presenting yourself as rich and poor, that's a contradiction. That's a contradiction, Lisa. To be rich and poor at the same time. That's just a misnomer. They just don't live together. And so what that does is it creates interference patterns. And so interference patterns cause delay in your manifestation. It has been presenting as padlocks, schlep rock. So I get that part. I get that part. Shift in identity. Shift in identity. Shift in identity. Do not believe. How many times have I told you not to believe the reports of your eyes and ears? Don't believe the reports of your eyes and ears, because as you listen to the reports of your eyes and ears, It may cause you to be fearful. It may cause you to be doubtful. It may cause a number of things. All right. It may cause a number of things that throw you off, that creates interference patterns in your space. All right. So again, people who see themselves as unlucky overlook opportunities right in their face. You miss the opportunities because you just don't see it. I've been on a journey of change since you said it in June. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. So again, shift how you see yourself. Show up a particular way. Put on some clothes. Put on some clothes that make you feel what it is that you want to manifest. Remember, the universe does not give us what we ask for. It gives to us what it is that we want to, well, it gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. So what do you have to do? You have to embody that version. So just simply ask yourself, who do I have to become in order to experience this abundance? Who do I have to become in order to attract more healing into my life? Who do I have to become in order to launch this new business that's successful? Who do I have to become? How do I embody that person? Because that's what you want to do. Stop focusing on the details. Stop focusing on the things. Stop focusing on your hand and your ability to move things, and allow the universe to do what it does automatically. Automatically. Shift how you see yourself. Change that. Put some clothes on. Change that. Put your nice clothes on. Stop saving stuff for later. Go ahead and put the real deal on so that you can begin to experience it. If y'all are ready for part 5, put 5 in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. We're nearing the bottom of the hour of the second hour. This is great. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you know, you know. Thank you so very much. I truly appreciate it. And listen, and don't be scared to put roses up there and all them other gifts, because those things, they make me teach better. I teach a whole lot better. See, thank you, Sabala. See that right there? That right there. See how the roses and all of the stuff that I like. Y'all know what I like. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Temple of Blood, go ahead and ask your questions while we transfer. Oh, there go Trinity with my job. You know I got my headdress on. That's it. That's it. That's it. Thank you so much, Trinity. I truly appreciate you. Thank you for the love, because it helped me. I promise you, it helped me teach better. I promise you, I teach better. I see. Even with the sniffles, I teach better. I sure do. I promise you. I feel better. See, y'all making my sniffles go away. Look at that. See how they just went away? I was curious about what I feel as anxiety. I label it as anxiety, but do you see it as energy? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a wonderful question. Oh my gosh. Okay. What is emotion? Anxiety is the representation of an emotion. Emotion is energy in motion. So abso-freaking-lutely, it is energetic, because the language of the universe is energetic. So you're going to constantly, that anxiety that you feel, it was triggered by a thing. And that was the way your subconscious mind signaled to your physical body that there's danger or there's something that you need to be worried about. And that's all based upon your subconscious programming. And that subconscious programming is about understanding what those limiting beliefs are. What is it that's causing your trepidation? What is it that's causing you to worry? So we have to dig a little bit deeper. But to answer your question, you are absolutely right. It is energetic. Excellent. Thank you. That's a great question. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And it's so perfect. The question is so perfect. No, you're more than welcome, Temple. The question is so perfect. It's almost like I paid you to come on here and to ask the question right before this section. When I say I don't worry, yet I do. When I have peace in mind, I worry. I understand. Yeah, you have some internal conflicts. And so, and that is simple. That literally, those simple that internal dialogue that you have, you just need to shift that internal dialogue, but start with how you see yourself. And as you shift and see yourself, it's going to change. I got to stop showing up mid-lesson. Yeah, Lisa. Yeah, hopefully you can get up in here at 12 Eastern Standard Time. All right, here we go. Number 5, part 5. Emotional alchemy. Transmuting scarcity into magnetic power. Say that again. Emotional alchemy, transmuting scarcity into magnetic power. The awareness that the emotions create momentum gives you mastery over the energy that you radiate. So when you understand that that emotions are energy in motion, right? When you understand that emotions are energy in motion, you literally can take control of it and you become a master. The awareness, again, the awareness that emotions create momentum gives you mastery over the energy you radiate. So let's say we talk about operating from a place of gratitude. Gratitude is the great summoner for whatever it is that you're grateful for. You attract an abundance of it into your life. Janae says, resign the energy you called anxiety. Yes, resign the energy that you called anxiety, worry, and having certainty that something awful will happen. Yeah, so we'll let that go. We just let that go. You're right. So as we let that go, whatever it is that we're holding on to that causes that energetic feeling, it goes on. So we're gonna resign it. All right, there we go. The realization that emotional alchemy is the ability to turn fear into courage. Emotional alchemy is the ability to turn fear into courage and worry into anticipation. You are living a life that is not fixed. And because it is not fixed, you have the ability and the authority to make adjustments as you see fit. Now, one of the greatest decisions that you can make is to make decisions like we were teaching for the last 3 days in alignment with your passionate purpose. Because your passionate purpose is your gateway to all there is that's stored up for you. Not sitting at a desk, not sitting at a cubicle, not sitting at a computer doing all of this stuff. No. It is always going to be the abundance that you're looking for. I like to say is looking for you. It is attached to that in your space. So, but as we understand this energetically and the emotions that we experience, because emotion is what? Energy in motion. That realization that emotional alchemy, meaning the ability to change it. Emotional alchemy is the ability to turn fear into courage. That which you're worried about, that which you're afraid of. Shift and turn that into courage by choosing to do the thing in spite of. Irrespective of what's going on, you pop into that thing and you do what needs to be done. So you move from fear to courage. Courage is a higher vibrational frequency. Fear is a lower vibrational frequency. When you modulate those frequencies, when you modulate that frequency, it puts you in an energetic space that makes you aligned with those higher frequencies because you have shifted your emotional state from one that is fearful to one that is courage. One that is fearful being the lower vibrational frequency, one that is reflective of courage. Courage is of a higher vibrational nature. And as I always say, those higher vibrational frequencies, those areas up there, they have homeboys and they begin to show up in all types of ways. And as they show up, they manifest themselves in accordance to that higher vibration. So when you're operating from a place of faith and courage, you attract all kinds of stuff. You attract abundance, happiness, healing, wholeness, all of that. When you're operating from fear, you attract all of his homeboys. So fear, worry, doubt, trepidation, all of those lower vibrational existences. So anytime you feel those emotions, you are calling into your space their friends that hang out with them. All right? So again, emotional alchemy is the ability to turn fear into courage, uh, a lower vibrational frequency into a higher vibrational frequency. You turn worry into anticipation. So you're not worried about it, you're just anticipating based upon the intentions that you've set. The understanding that humor, and this is a big one because we have fun up in here. The anticipation, the understanding that humor, joy, and play increase magnetic frequency. So the happier you are, the more of a magnet you become. The happier you are, the more of a magnet you become. The happier you are, the more of a magnet you become. Because you're what? You're in those higher vibrational realms. And the higher vibrational frequency realms attract things that are of the higher vibrational nature. So that's why it's so important to protect your space and your peace. That's why how you see yourself creates standards and boundaries. And those boundaries they're not walls. They're literally filters that allow in that which will nurture you and to repel that which will drain you. So again, how you see yourself creates standards and boundaries. Laughing at your fears instantly lowers cortisol and sends the body into a signal of safety. You got to understand the neuroscience of your physical body. You have to understand the neurochemicals that are released into your bloodstream. When you are stressed and worried and all of that stuff, you begin to experience adrenaline. You experience cortisol. Those higher levels, they begin to show up and manifest in your life in all kinds of unfortunate ways. So physically, it shows up. It shows up as maladies often. It shows up as inflammation, cardiovascular disease, cancers, all of those things. They show up because you have those high levels of cortisol in your bloodstream. Yes, they make you sick. They make you sick. And because they make you sick, you want to shift vibrationally to be in alignment. Exactly. Neuropathy is a big one. In fact, there are a number of clients that I work with that wrestle with neuropathy pain. And so the part of the brain that the subconscious mind controls how pain is perceived. So so it's really, really important that you get a hold on this emotional alchemy part where you make those shifts. That's why soldiers joke and laugh in the front line and make it through. They say I have a dark sense of humor. No. You're all right. No, I get it 100%. So laughing, putting yourself in that higher vibrational frequency, that light space makes you a magnet to attract what it is that you're looking for. All right? Playing with possibilities elevates your creative field and makes inspired action normalized. You want that to become a part of who it is that you are and how you see yourself. So it allows you to create a reality that is fresh, that is new, simply because you were laughing, simply because you started to smile, simply because you chose to be positive, and you sent a signal. The moment you started to laugh, you literally sent a signal to your subconscious mind, to your nervous system specifically, that is safe. Very few people are sitting up there stressed and worried, and they're laughing. So laughter puts you in a state. Yeah, find something to laugh at every day. That's right, Tamara. It puts you in the right emotional state. So you've transformed that fear. So you're looking at you're afraid of something. Laugh at yourself. Look at the fact and say, why am I worried about this? I'm not gonna worry about this. I need to get myself together. So, I always tell my students, I say, listen, whatever you're experiencing, feel it. Feel all of it. Feel every bit of it. But just don't stay there. So if you're having a moment, have that moment. If you're having a bad day, have that little bad day and then move on. Because the longer you stay there, the more you attract the same thing over and over again. All right? Laughing is a vibration all to itself. All right. So we're good. I think we can get, this is a good space. I think we can get one more. I think we can get one more in before we shift. And so we're tapping. I only give myself 5 minutes to be mad about something. That's good, Jazz. Oh no, that's good. That is good. If you only give yourself 5 minutes, that's perfect. because you can ill afford to stay in that vibrational state. Because thank you, Sabali. And as you stay in that vibrational state, you're constantly drawing to yourself that which is a vibrational match for it. So feeling bad does not attract something good. Being upset and being angry does not attract happiness, joy, and abundance. It doesn't. They are two different wavelengths. And so you have to raise that vibrational frequency. It's so important for you to do that because that's where the action is. All right. If y'all are ready for part 6, put 6 in the chat. If you're ready for part 6, put 6 in the chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And we're probably gonna wrap up a little bit earlier today because I don't want to be sitting on here blowing my nose with y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the 6s. Here we go. The law of resonance. The law of resonance. Not begging. The law of resonance. The universe's response to who you are, not what you want. The universe's response to who you are, not what you want. The recognition that resonance, not begging. I'm going to say that again. The recognition that resonance, not begging, attracts outcomes that shape your reality. It shapes whatever it is that you attract. I'll say it again. Recognize that it is your frequency, not you begging. Sitting up there, Lord, can you give me this? Oh, Lord, please bless me with this. Yeah, I'm so tired of being broke. Lord, listen, just praying. Listen, them people back in the day just sitting up there wailing and praying and going on. Prayer is wonderful, but that's not how Scripture told you to pray. It simply said, whatever you desire in your heart, when you pray, believe that you've already received it and it shall be yours. It didn't say, Lord, please give me this, or please give me that. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I grew up in one of them churches. I'm telling you right now. I grew up in one of them churches. They used to line the hymn. You don't have to beg. Listen, think about this for a second. Watch this. When you go to your mom's house, when you go to your family member's house, do you ask if you could go in the refrigerator? Huh? I'm gonna ask that's a real question. When you go to your family's house, do you walk in there? Do you say, well, can I go in there? Can I have permission to go in your refrigerator? No, I go to my mama's house, I just open up the refrigerator and see what's in there and I get it out. Slim says, my parents are normal. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry. No, we don't ask for it. Hey, Alyssa, good to see you in here. We don't ask anything. We just go and get it. That's what we do. So why do you change? So here's the thing. You, by nature, this is why you gotta get cracking the abundance code. You by nature are abundant. I'm gonna go in and put it up there. I'm gonna put it up there. If you haven't gotten it yet, I'm gonna just go in and put it up there. I'm gonna put it up there. I'm gonna put that bad boy up there. Bam. Listen. Stop begging. The universe is not listening to you. He's sitting up there. Just like how you go to your mom's house. You don't ask, if you know, there it is. You don't go to your mom's house and sit up there, may I have some juice? No, that's not what you do. You go in there, you open the refrigerator, and you get what it is that you want. Because that's how you see yourself. I am their child. I am going to get what I want. I don't have to go in there. I can go to my mother's house right now. I'm gonna open their refrigerator. I'm gonna get out me a drink. I'm gonna get whatever it is that I want. And so the universe wants the same thing, wants you to do the same thing as it pertains to what you want to experience here in this energetic experience. And so, listen, if you haven't gotten your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, go ahead and grab your copy. Go ahead. I put the banner right down there. Is that entitlement? No, that's entitlement. That's alignment. Thank you. Listen, oh, I want to thank you for that. Oh, I thank you for that. Thank you. That's not a listen, Jazz. No, 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 ma'am. That's not entitlement. That's alignment. That's good, ain't it? Oh, that's good. You see how Spirit just came up in here and said, no, baby, that is not entitlement. It's alignment. See, the reason why it's alignment is the same reason why you attract. It's the same reason why when our parents pass or an elder passes and they leave a will, that's not because you're entitled to it per se. It is the alignment that you have based upon your lineage. See, here in this third dimensional experience, our lineage, we are in alignment with abundance. It's not entitlement. It's alignment. We are in alignment with abundance. See, the problem is, remember, the universe gives to you based upon how you see yourself. See, if I didn't see myself as my mother's son, come on now, walk with me down this road. If I didn't see my mother or I didn't see my father if I didn't see myself as their son, then I would not have the audacity to walk in and to claim what it is that I want. Because scripture told me whatever I desire in my heart, believe that I have already received it and it shall be mine. It didn't say it might be or it could be or might or whatever. No, it says it will be. It will be, it will be, it will be. And so when I wrote Cracking the Abundance Code, I'm trying to help you to stop getting out of that begging mode where you're asking for things. I need you to begin to shift your identity because your identity is going to determine how you attract your reality. So when you shift it, you're not entitled. You're in alignment. I'm in alignment with wealth and abundance because this is my source. This is where I came from. The source that I came from, the source that you came from is abundant. So how is it that if my mother and my father are abundant, how is it that I don't have that type of attraction? How is it that I don't have the ability to walk in and get what it is that I want? Come on now. So listen. Go ahead and grab your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. Just go on and do it, because when you do it, I'm gonna ship it out to you right off the rip. Eddie, thank you for grabbing your copy. Thank you, Eddie, for grabbing your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. Y'all, let's celebrate Eddie for grabbing their copy. And listen, when you grab your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, I'm gonna sign it. I'm gonna personalize it. I'm gonna put your name in. Thank you, Brown Skin. I'm gonna put your name in this bad boy. I'm also going to put a gift in there for you. Listen, you have to be able to recognize what limiting beliefs that you're holding on to so you can let them go. And so the just by even seeing and I'm not picking on you, but when you see certain things as entitlement, because entitlement is a real thing for some people, but when your source is abundant, all you have to do is be in alignment with that source and abundance will flow to you. It's not entitlement. What entitlement in this context alludes to is actually a limiting belief, because it's saying that because you're asking for something, you feel as if you're entitled to it. So no, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. You're just becoming a vibrational match for the thing. Because we live in an energetic universe, and because we live in that energetic universe, we literally are drawing people, places, things to us that are in vibrational harmony with that thing. So where our focus goes, energy flows. Where our energy flows, manifestation soon follows. The only thing that will keep you, the biggest thing that will keep you out of vibrational alignment with wealth, abundance, and prosperity is how you see yourself. And how you see yourself creates a limiting belief. And that limiting belief, you got to be able to recognize it. Thank you. Listen, I see you, T. Lee. I see you. Go ahead and grab your copy, because when you grab your copy, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna send that bad boy out today. Your alignment, the very first chapter, the very, very, very first chapter is on you understanding what your limiting beliefs are. That's the very first chapter. Understanding what your limiting beliefs are. You don't have to be in a space where you're operating in vibrational misalignment. Whatever you desire in your heart, believe that you have already received it and it shall be yours. This is your code. There is a code to abundance. There's a code to attracting financial freedom, all of that stuff. And so in here, this is going to help you tap into your subconscious mind so that you can recognize the limiting beliefs that you've been holding on to. And so that you can then move into a space where you can attract that wealth and abundance that is naturally yours. Because you came from abundance. You came. Thank you so much. If you know, you know. And look at here. We're already at 87K. I think for a minute there, I was worried. For a minute there, I was thinking we weren't going to make it to 100K today, but it looks like we're going to make it to 100K, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all are tapping because as Fine Wine says, tapping is clapping. Tapping is clapping. Thank y'all so much. And so go ahead. Y'all see this white banner down here where it says Cracking the Abundance Code? Go ahead and grab your copy. And I'm going to sign it. I'm going to autograph it. I'm going to put your name in there. And I'm going to ship this bad boy out to you today. So again, that law of resonance is key. The no, it's actually when you go, it's in the TikTok shop. So the book, so Jazz, the book is in the TikTok shop. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes. And to answer your question, yes, Jazz. Yes. There we go. So go ahead and listen. So go ahead and grab this bad boy. We're gonna ship this out today. And so as I finish, as we kind of put a pin in today, I'm excited about what we've been able to cover. We're gonna tap away. We're at 90K and all that stuff. We just a few seconds away. So what I'm gonna do is, let's see, how do I want to do this? I'm gonna can I put a pin in where we are today, and so that we can start tomorrow with part 2, and we'll wrap this up tomorrow. Is that okay? If that's okay, let me know if that's okay. Put yes in the chat. If that's okay, put yes in the chat. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I am going to, let me go ahead and pin this right here. There we go. We're just gonna highlight that right there. So I pin marked it. This is good. And another thing, I'm gonna put this up here. So great, Delisa. I see you put it in your cart. Go ahead, listen. Go ahead and grab this. I'm gonna tell you something. That you all buy me out every month. Y'all do. Y'all buy me out every month, and it is crazy. And then so I'm gonna share another product as we're tapping away. In fact, let's go ahead and I am going to close out everybody over here and on YouTube. Thank you so much, our YouTube family, for being with us today. If you want to come over here and catch the after party over here in TikTok, welcome in. If you do that, so y'all come on. So go ahead, Janae and Janet, y'all come back over here to the TikTok side, and if you want, listen. So thank y'all again for being a part of this experience. We'll be back tomorrow with part 2 of this amazing talk on creating the magnetic mind. All right. So thank you, and we will see you guys. Oh man, listen, Delisa, thank you so much. Delisa, let's go ahead and listen. Y'all celebrate Delisa for grabbing her copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. We're going to get that bad boy out today. I'm going to go ahead and thank you so much.